What's up, Transformers fans? This is Stan Series, and in today's video, this is going to be a reaction to the extended Super Bowl TV spot. And yeah, this has actually come out early. Now, a couple of hours ago, I've been spotting on some videos, and I haven't not watched it, but spotted like before clicking on the videos that the extended one is out now, and I was like, oh, this is early. So I thought that I would have a look at the extended, and what I'll do is I'll only talk quickly about bits we've already seen, because I've got a funny feeling that it'll be bits we've seen from the last Super Bowl, and you know, I'd say there'll be a couple of those scenes we've saw, but I will talk more on the newest scenes they'll show on here, and I've got a funny feeling maybe we'll have a lot of new footage in this Super Bowl trailer. So more to that, let's actually watch this. So yeah, my volume's checked. I only played a little bit to see if the volume was working, and yeah. So let's see what we got then. Give us something good, Michael Bay.
You want to know, don't you?
Look at this,
Why
Auntie.
they keep coming here to Earth.
Where are the others? The ones you're hiding.
I don't sell out friends.
Ooh.
Your world is dying.
The Ark?
Optimus Prime.
Oh? What the?
Do you seek redemption?
My maker, I do.
Well, there we go. Beef versus Optimus. Okay. So, that looks alright. There wasn't a lot of new footage on there, but some of the new ones, they look like, whoa, that looked pretty good. So, yeah, let's break it down. So, how it starts off with, it starts as normal, so we see the helicopters heading towards the Horn, what believes to be lockdown ship, and to me I think it is lockdown ship, so yeah, it starts with that. After that, then we see Sir Anthony Hopkins, yeah. Oh, just wanted to say, I don't think I said his name right when I was watching when I was actually watching it, so sorry if I didn't say it right. When I was watching it, yeah, sure I didn't say his name right. Then we see one of those Robocop drones by the poster with Optimus on it and says enemy. We've already saw that in the last Super Bowl trailer. Now after that the next bit after that bit in the normal Super Bowl one, we saw Yeager with a gun, but they took that out, and this time we see the 4 pieces of Cybertron, and that was in the Super Bowl trailer as well, and it's dragging the clouds or maybe pieces of the Earth to make atmosphere, to make some ground on the planet Cybertron. So yeah, and to me, I'm still believe it's Cybertron, because I still believe it is. But if you're going like, oh, it's not Cybertron, then it's your choice of what you think it is. But to me, I'm just going as this Cyber, to go with Cybertron. Alright, now after that we see the young girl. Now that we've already seen that before, the young girl, and we also see the new Autobot that we don't know who it is yet. So that's normal. But the difference on the Wobber this time is they've added more new CGI stuff to it. So what I mean by is they've added, like, on the chest bit you can see like flames, like a burn on it, so it looks like he's been shot there. And you can see like green blood come out of it. So it looks like he's got the green blood just like what the Vehicons had in the last Transformers film. Now, when I first realised about that when it came to Grimlock as well, in the last film, I realised that Grimlock had green blood, and I was like, well, I thought the actual Wobbers, the ones that were actually created by aliens, they would have had red blood. But I'm not really going to question about that, because it's Michael Bay, he can change anything. Now, over that, when that's happening, you hear a bloke saying about, tell me where they are, where the ones you're hiding. So I believe that might be the new guy who's in charge of the TRF, the Transformers Reaction Force, but, well, I think it is, but I don't know yet. But the next bit, we do see Yeager on the ground, and he just responds to that, and he says, I told so to to my friends. I don't show my friends, or something like that. I don't show to my friends, or something like that. And then we see Cade Yeager with a new Cybertronian gun, and he does actually use it. You see him blast, pull the trigger on it. Excuse me. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. I am wondering how many Cybertronian guns he's got in this film, because we see him in the pistol, we saw that in the first trailer, and now we see him with this one. Now we see this big size gun of it. There was pictures actually I saw before this one, so I am curious on how many more he's got. I always got more than those two. I always got like a Cybertronian sniper. Now that would be pretty cool, or a Cybertronian shotgun. That'd be hilarious. Now with it, there's a this was already in the very first trailer. It was, you see guys blow away, flying up a bit, in the air, and one of the TRF vehicles being blown up. We saw that in the first trailer. This one's the same. We saw Grimlock coming out of the ground, and he woes. So for that, I just want to say quickly, I hope he doesn't get killed, and also I feel sorry for him, but he's gonna make it out of it, because he's gonna make it out. Oh, another bit I do want to add into it, I didn't say with the last time. I'm wondering what's Grimlock doing out of Hong Kong, and I believe it was Hong Kong when we last saw him, because we saw him running off with his Dinobot brothers, and I was like, when I saw him in that Super Bowl trailer, I was like, where's his Dinobots? Where are the others? Now my theory is maybe he's gone on his own, not left the Dinobots, but maybe he had to do a mission, and maybe he was a mission just for himself. He's like, I can't put my other Dinobots through this because it's a dangerous mission, so he thought, I'll do this dangerous mission on my own. Or the other Dinobots are there, but they might be, behind him, very far behind him. I don't know. We'll just have to wait for the film, or another trailer. We'll just have to wait. Then we see Lower Haddock and Cade Yeager running away from the Cybertron, as we saw from the last one. And this is an addy one. We actually see Cybertron push the Ark. Yes, the Ark makes a return to the film, and I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud that Michael Bay has put the Ark back in the film. So last we saw the Ark was in Transformers: The Dark of the Moon, and I'm pretty cool that's back. I'm really glad that's back. But sadly, pieces of Cybertron moves the Ark, and the piece of the Ark bogs off. So that might be telling me that the Ark's going to get destroyed, but no, I think it's just that one piece just breaks off and then the Ark just turns upside down. Now with it, we do see Optimus in space. That was the one we saw in the first trailer. Now, through the rest bits I'm going to talk about, we do hear the female voice, and I do want to talk about that in a sec, but I want to get some of the bits done, the way she was talking, and then I'll talk about that. Before I talk about the remaining stuff, what happened in the Super Bowl trailer, the extended one. Then we see the young character girl again, and it looks like she's preparing to go to battle. She looks like she's getting herself ready to go out there and take on a Decepticon. That's what she looks like, or going to help an Autobot. We see the military helicopters, from the ones we saw in Dark of the Moon when Starscream took out. We see them. We already saw them in the normal Super Bowl trailer. But the extended one is you see the crash. You see more of the crash of the one you see get exploded. So that looks pretty cool. Then you see the bugs, flying up in the air, and the three of them falling on the ground with the vehicles. You already saw that. I believe that was set in London. Well, it looks like it's set in the UK. So that's already been seen. Then we see the underwater Transformer ship with those two submarines. So, well, or mini boats, whatever you call them again, not submarine. But we've already saw that. Now they show you a white, it's a more added scene to the with this Cybertronian Transformer ship rising up from the sea. So what you see from very far away. So you see that rising up, and then you see the same bit what shows you with it rising up from the last Super Bowl trailer. Now, talking about the female voice. Now, I forgot to mention it and talk about it in the last video, but I was trying to figure out who's that talking to Optimus. Because in this one, she still says the same thing, but she says, your world is dying, and then she says Optimus Prime, And then she says, do you seek redemption? She says in this Super Bowl trailer, the extended one. In the normal Super Bowl one, she just says, your world is dying, do you seek redemption? So Optimus Prime was added into that one. But I've been trying to think, who can that be? But then, when we see the bit with Optimus, his face, and we see his eyes turn purple, he does say, my maker, I do. And that got me saying, wait, are we having a female Cryptoson? Now, if you think about it, he does say, my maker, I do. So he responds to that woman. Well, to me, it seems like he's going to talk to this woman. And that's my theory. Because obviously it's got to be the Cryptosons, the creators. It's got to be the Cryptosons. And if it is the Cryptosons, looks like we're going to have a first female Cryptoson. Now, I've always known that we've had male Cryptosons, you know, the male ones. But I've never heard they've ever had a female Cryptoson before. So, that's pretty cool. That's a big change. So, I'll be glad if there's actually a female Cryptoson, because I want to see, will they make her very different to the other Cryptosons, whatever the other ones are going to look like, if they're classed as Cryptosons. Now, moving on, we do see Cade swinging the sword, that's normal. We see Lower Haddock screaming, and then we see the Optimus versus Bumblebee fight, so that's normal. Now, there's two things I spotted. Now, I already knew that Bumblebee's weapon, I already saw that, but some people I heard on the internet were saying that the weapon is the Forge of Solus Prime, and I went like, it could be, but I can't say that it could be the Forge of Solus Prime. I can't really say that, but into my head I'm saying it could be that, or it could be just a weapon that Bumblebee found on the maybe in Lockdown ship, or on this random descending Transformers giant ship, but I can't really say. But if it is the Solus of the Forge of Solus Prime, I will be shocked. Because that made this because that was created for the Transformers Prime series, and I'll be pretty cool if they brought that into live action. Now, when you see the bit before Bumblebee jumps up in the air to hit Optimus, now it was at the front actually he was going to hit him. I thought Optimus was, I thought Bumblebee was going to hit Optimus. Well, when he jumped, I thought he was going to hit behind him, but no, it was at front. But when you look before Bumblebee does it, you see Cade Yeager on him. Now, I didn't spot that in the last Super Bowl trailer. I don't know how I could have missed it, but I was only focused on Bumblebee and Optimus. Now, I was wondering what's Cade doing on there, and my theory could be maybe he's trying to tell Optimus and tell him to stop it. This is not you. Or when he does that, and he tries to do is maybe he tries to use the sword, that Cade Yeager's going to have, and maybe he's going to use it to fist Optimus Prime. But I don't know. We just have to wait and see. But the last shot we do see is that Optimus just grabs Bumblebee's hammer and grabs him, so... Well, just grabs the hammer, so that's normal. And then we just see the title come up and says it's out in June. And that's it really, guys. That's all I got to say on this. So, I will leave the link to the trailer down in the description below so you can have a watch. After you watch it, if you do have any theories you want to say what you saw in this extended Super Bowl trailer, put that down in the comments below. We'll have a talk about it. Give this a thumbs up. Also, send this out to your friends so I can get more views and subscribers. And if you're new to this is what I do. I do Transformers and Marvel Cinematic Universe news. With it, that I do the trailers and TV spots reactions. I don't do the TV spots I don't do. It's the ones that it's like, if it's like 2 weeks away from the film, because they always do attempt to spoil some stuff for the film, so I don't do those ones. And that's it really, guys. So I hope you enjoyed my reaction to the extended Super Bowl TV spot. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Peace.